there's an ear you can fill, I won't judge. I know judge.
Beautiful souls, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to our soul tribe, our soul family. I'm very happy you're here. Thanks for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to your Oracle messages, what you need to hear right now reading. This is a general Oracle reading for whoever has found their way here. And if you have found your way here, it's because there are messages for you, whether it's coming through with something you're seeing on the table. Should I pull totems, fairy stones, numbers, letters, runes, whatever later? Let's see what is coming in, but there's clearly a message for you. So welcome. Before we get started, I want to remind you that January's giveaway is underway. This month I'm giving away Notes from the Universe on Loving Connection, a 60-card deck by Mike Dooley. If you would like to be entered into January's giveaway, please watch, like, and share today's reading. I do recommend you put your notifications on, and please make sure you are subscribed to the Tarot Closet. The last is to leave a comment down below and include in the comment hashtag. I will be announcing the winner in the community tab, so keep an eye on that in February. I don't really have a set date, so you just kind of have to keep an eye there. I will keep the winner up for 3 days, and then I will move on should the winner not come forward. Okay, you guys, good luck. We're shuffled and ready to go, so let's get into it. I do like to get a little bit more though, by the way. So what does Spirit feel that you need to see right now? Interesting, I got to show you this because this was trying to come off and then I was about ready to put it in and it kind of slipped back in. Now it's revealing itself. Let's see if it's coming back. Making a choice. There is a choice to be made here. Look, it's right next to home. 3. That can be a lot of things, divine timing. It's also about communication and somebody kind of, growing and learning, reaching a particular point in their life. And we see that here. Look, there are 2 separate doors here to take. This is in connection to home. What is home for you? Home is where the heart is, as they say. Can that be something or someone that you're thinking about? For some of you, this is quite literally to do with a home. And coming through here in 9, this is attainment, fulfillment, something coming to fruition. So there's a choice to be made here, guys, in regard to a home. And look, we see the owl here. Can also be that a decision was already made here, making a choice. The owl is not only the guardian of the night, seeing through the dark. By the way, I want to tell you, this is really particular feeling my gold feather here, a gift from my daughter. This is about letting light into your world and connecting with the crown chakra, which is finding, that there's some solutions to something that are easier than you think and something that you already know, the choice you need to make here. This is a message from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that you have it within you. You know the choice that you're wanting to make. This is connecting us as well, the feather to the crown chakra, as I said, which is connecting you to the source, which is bringing in the sun and Leo energy, by the way. Your God, your goddess, the universe. What is that for you? This is really about you trusting this choice that you've either just recently made or will be making. And again, this is showing us that it's time. You're either listening or you're needing to listen. And it has to do with home. What is that for you? Is it a state of mind? Is it a particular place? Home here. Home is where the heart is. Home is where you lay your head. There's a lot of, this can also be having to do with love, guys. Okay, so let's see that as your, oh, wow. Okay, that's definitely yours. And these are yours. We have a lot of decks around, so we're going to see what wants to come in today. Balancing act. Okay, so for a lot of you, this has to do with balancing. I feel home and work life can also be work and love. We see new beginnings here. When this choice is made. This is really about the direction. For a lot of you, this has to do with your love life, but it can also be, just something that you love, someone that you love. 11 is a master number. That is about new beginnings. The ship is telling me that this is about a direction that you're going. Your angels are with you, and it's a really strong message. If you have not made a choice that is in your, on your mind, I want to say, in your life, or if you have, that it was the right decision. This is an acknowledgement to trust yourself, let your intuition guide you, trust your gut instincts. Quite literally, these are your guardian angels, because we're seeing a choice here too with the 11. This is coming to a 2, and that can be about a choice. And for some of you, that has to do with a partnership and balance. That's also coming through. So this is a clear message. And having to do with home, there's a choice going on here. I'm going to show you these in just a moment as well. Yeah, wow, a lot of master numbers coming through already. This is 33, as you can see, and it's anything is possible. Somebody here is leaping off and going for it. So it's very clear here, and I'll be curious to see if the making choice and the home cards come back, but they obviously wanted to be in your reading, that there is a choice to be made, and there is, you know what to do. Anything is possible. So there might be some fear holding you back from this choice you've either made or you will be making. This is a very clear message of what you're doing, that you're on the right track, and anything is possible, the outcome. And look what somebody is leaping forward toward. This is a butterfly. This is about transforming. And I actually really love this for you, because this particular peak here, this person is rising above it. And you get this feeling as you're looking, not only are they cutting through the indecision of this decision, but they're going for it. So what is it that you've been kind of holding back from, that you're afraid? What decision are you afraid to make? Or one you've made that you're not really sure was the right one, because this is also cutting through that indecision and coming out of that and getting clarity. You've come a long way. Something here, you've reached the peak. And there is an outcome. Anything is possible. What is going to be coming out of this? We see you chasing this butterfly, which is transformative, wanting something new for yourself. And that's also what the 11 is. It's new beginnings. For some of you, this is an acknowledgement for a choice that you have made. And for others, it's really what is it that you are wanting to do that you've been feeling held back from? For some of you, this does have to do with love. For others, this can quite simply be about something you're passionate about. It can be your work, hobbies, particular people in your life, but something that you have been afraid to take a leap toward. Peaks of joy. Okay, look, it came back. And it's in reverse, but it's not a hard reverse, guys. This is a wobbler. And why is it like this? Because you haven't made the choice yet. And for those of you that have, there may be some hesitancy whether you made the right choice or not. I want to see what is coming down here. Okay, so these are both in reverse. I'm going to turn them around. They're not hard reversals. These are wobblers, and let's see why. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, because you're not really sure. Look at this. This is about getting more information. This is an 8, coming to an 8. That is an action number. Accomplishing something. Look, here's the messenger. Also, fate coming through here in destiny. Controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. So this really is about a choice that I feel for some of you had to be made. You're not really sure whether it was the right choice or not. It could be that you're still needing some information. Look. And for some of you, feeling a little bit misplaced right now. Spirit of place is coming through. And this is, as you can see, a 4. 4 areas of support and stability: emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical. That's balancing that out. You still need more information for some of you. Look at this. It's the balancing act in order for this new beginning here to come. What is that? What have you been afraid to see? And what information are you still receiving here? Because we see with the education card that there is an action to be made, but you haven't quite made it. And if you have, for some of you that have recently made a decision, there has been some indecision, but this is The placement of this card today for me is a message that, yeah, anything is possible. That's quite literally what's coming through here. And we see it. We see the peak. So if you're still climbing, there's something here that you're still trying to reach before you can leap. Know that, trust yourself. Know that you're on the right track. If you have recently made a decision, for some of you, that's quite literally affecting your home life, possibly where you're living here. That, yeah, it's a work in progress. There might be some more information coming in. We can see that with the messenger. So it can be there's still more information needed before you're taking this leap. And Spirit of Place is feeling, yeah, like you're feeling safe here when you see it. Things are balanced. And it came in reverse, kind of a wobbly reverse. And we see quite literally the balancing act. So there are still some things that you need to balance out here. By the way, for some of you, this does have to do with love that comes through with the maple leaf. And that's also Canada. So hello to you in Canada. Let's bring in another deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be a hoe. What do our viewers need to see today? I'm just going to kind of set these here. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so something is holding you back, and it's when the Orphan card is coming. Now, it can be some of you are looking at this saying, yeah, somebody left me, somebody ghosted me, and it can also be about somebody's connection maybe has broken up, and it can't even have to do with the home. That's not going to be for everybody. But we see somebody here wearing a wedding dress, which of course is connecting us to marriage in some sort. Their head is down, they're forlorn. This is sort of like the regeneration card and the after effect. What is the regeneration card? Well, it's after the fire. And what happens after a fire has burned? Well, the ground is more fertile. That is what nature does. This is kind of the after effect. The embers are gone. The smoke is gone. But you're still here. You're not making a decision. This is a direct message. And if you have made a decision, to trust yourself that it's the right decision and begin moving on. Here, to the peaks of joy, to a new beginning. The transformation. And that is also what comes through as I am being shown the regeneration card, which is not here, is to get into this energy here. You've been through a lot. And if you're not out of it yet, you're coming out of it. There's some more information I feel you need. A little bit of misplaced energy. We can see that in Spirit of Home. And a couple of things I want to tell you too. A lot of times when this comes down for me, this is about the things that we're telling ourselves. Thoughts become beliefs, become actions. So if you're saying negative things to yourself or kind of seeing only a particular side, maybe feeling like hopeless, that's going to continue to manifest into how you see things and what your beliefs are. And those are going to turn into actions, or as it may be here, I feel like some inaction that's coming through. And that is, yeah, so where did that go? That is here. The 8, something quite emotional, but some more information. And I feel like that information that you're needing, for some of you, it can be legal information. I do feel like it's going to be coming to complete this. For a lot of you, that's quite literally information, the wisdom that you possess. And we see that here with the owl. Remember, these things that we say to ourselves, they do become beliefs, which in turn become actions or inactions. So we want to get you out of here. And 5 is a number of change. So this is changing. It's very clear. And it's also a love nudge from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that it's going to be okay. Time for a nap coming through. Really interesting. Look, we have the fox there sleeping on the moon. Yeah, so there's some perspective that's needed. And I kind of feel like that's perspective. This nap here is sort of you needing that so that you can see here and come up. You have a mask on too. So there's something that you have been hiding. And did we see the truth be told? Why do I feel like that came through? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not remembering now. Anyway, there is some honesty you need to have with yourself here. And you're clearly feeling a little bit stuck about either a decision that you made or a decision that you're needing to make. Whatever that is for you, because it's going to be different for everybody here, this is literally a love nudge and a validation from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that you're on the right track, to trust yourself. Get some perspective if you're needing to here. Trusting yourself, letting your intuition guide you, trusting your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. And we see that they're here with you right for this new beginning, which we also see here that anything is possible. Some choice here that you've been holding off, or a choice that you made that you've been afraid what is out there for you. It's looking kind of good, guys. But we want to get you out of this energy of possibly saying things to yourself that maybe aren't so nice, or seeing the pessimistic side versus being an optimist. And I know those are just particular ways of thinking for all of us. Some people tend to be more pessimistic. Some people tend to be more optimistic. But this is clearly something in your life that changed or is changing, and that's causing you a lot of pain. And the message here really is to trust yourself. To if you're needing some more information here, I feel like that's kind of you giving it to yourself, the gift that you give to yourself, that this is changing and you're going to be okay, that really anything is possible. And this direction that you're going, this is up to you. You're holding, look, this strand of hair. Interestingly enough, it's all connected to you, which is also connected to intuition and spirituality. Knowing that the choice that you're going to make is going to be the right one for you when you're ready. And if it's a choice you already made, that's the choice you made with the information that you had at the time. And that's another message coming through. And it can be that there's more information needed here and some perspective. 6 is telling us that there's some peace and harmony that's needing to be made. It's also bringing us to the planet of love, to Venus. So this can have to do, we can see here that this can have to do with a partnership, okay? It's not going to be for everyone, but what is for everyone also is this is about loving yourself. Venus is also, well, it's loving yourself as well and making peace with something here and creating some balance for yourself in this life. We see that here. This is quite literally balance and harmony. And it's the partnership. It's you. It's you, but also for some of you, it's quite literally with another person. Okay, guys, let's see if anything else wants to come through. Well, this is pushing itself off. That is very clearly yours. Yeah, this is very goosebumpy. You hold the key. Look, guys, crown chakra, third eye chakra. There's that 4, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical, the balance. It's a really strong message to trust yourself. Let your intuition guide you. Your gut instincts, they are your guardian angels. Spirit has a plan for you. Divine timing, yeah. This will all work itself out. And that's the thing. This is coming through really early for you, of connecting with the crown chakra, of knowing with your higher power, quite literally, and helping you to find easier solutions that there's something for some of you that's right in front of you that you're not seeing because you're here with your head down. So there is a message to look up here. There is some information I'm hearing that might be available to you, that you haven't realized outside of you, but also it's within you. That's a really clear message. You're holding this here. Look, this is you. You have that string about your direction and balancing this out. And you have the key here, quite literally. Wow. This is really a message today of trusting yourself, guys. I'm going to bring in another deck. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Wow. Okay. So let's see. There's 3 here. Yeah. Gosh, you guys, this is extremely goosebumpy. The storm warning. So something here has clearly taken place or is still going on in your life. And the angel of strength has come here with it. Look at this. This can be for some of you a connection that is broken up, or something in your life and ending, but there is a new beginning. This is the end. This is the 10. This is the new cycle. So I feel like this is already past for a lot of you. For some of you, you might be in this right now. The angel of strength came right with it. That's the 5. This is the love nudge from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, which is everywhere here. My gosh, and trusting yourself, and look, having the strength. This is bringing in the strength card, by the way. In tarot, of course, that's Leo energy, but it's neither here nor there. And that's bringing in self-love, loving yourself, unconditional love for yourself, self-respect, also courage. What happened or is happening that you need to decide. For some of you, this is moving on from someone, something, a place here. Some of you already have, some of you are needing to, and you're afraid. But this outcome is you look. It's very clear that you're going to get over this, and it's right below the gold feather, which is connecting to the crown chakra, knowing, trusting yourself, what to do here, connecting to your higher power. What is that for you guys? Your God, your goddess, the universe. It really is different for everybody, that anything is possible should you do this. And we see the butterfly here. And if you've already made that choice and you're second guessing it, there is some perspective needed for some of you. You might want to go in there, but I feel that the message here is you did the best you can with the information that you had. And for a lot of you too, it's still a process. We see it. And you're here in this orphaned energy, and we want to get you out of that, quite literally. The angel of strength, and by the way, the 8th star card on the star card belongs to the strength card. That's bringing in the star card as well. Interesting, for some of you, this has to do with love. This is not a particular love reading. Venus is still under Aquarius, and this is bringing in Aquarius. Let me connect the dots for you. As we talked about Venus, the planet of love coming in, for some of you, this has to do with home, somebody in your life. Maybe it's not home, but that sense of home with someone can also have to do, a lot of this has to do actually with you. That 8th star coming from the star card connecting here with this angel of strength who is here literally to tell you that, give you this love nudge that it's going to be okay. You're going to come out of this, and urging you here to come out of this. The star card is Aquarius energy. Venus is under Aquarius right now. But Venus is about to have a date, has a date in the sky with Saturn. Not the easiest date. Not the easiest date to have. But Saturn is also meeting up with Venus to kick off, I want to say, some connections, whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's passion, family, whatever it is. It's long-term energy here. So something that you've been working toward, whether it's independence from someone or something, or moving toward something that you wanted, it is really on the horizon. So if you're still in this storm, you will come out of this. And if you are not, you're on the right track. Trust yourself. Let your intuition guide you. Your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. And there's that fiery energy. Lightning causes fire. Fire is a destroyer, but fire is also a life giver. The ground is more fertile, sometimes more so than it was before. That's what nature does. And that's a lot of what's going on here. And I wanted to show you this as well. And this was kind of coming out like this, and then it was like this, and then it's like this. Yeah, look what they're holding. The crystals, seeing clearer here, cutting through. We see it right here. This is also coming to a 10. This is a new cycle. This is something you've been thinking about. And it came like this, and then it I thought, okay, it's a wobbler. And then it's sort of in this indecision, and then it did this. So this is a spinner for me, if you watch my readings. And this is because for some of you, you already made the choice, and it kind of stops, and you say, did I make the right choice? Or you're in the process of making it. Some of you have already made it. Either way, there is a new beginning coming here, but there is something, either I feel like it's something you already let go or you're needing to let go and take a leap here. And that feels like fear to me that's coming through. And we're all experiencing that in the world, guys. Trust yourself. Let your intuition guide you. Trust your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. I'm going to keep it up for now. And I want to bring in another deck. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be a hoe. What is it that you're afraid of here? Yeah. Again, for some of you, it's something you're going through or you just went through or you're about to go through now. The Strength card is here. And by the way, that star that made its way in Aquarius, Venus is under Aquarius. It's also going to be in Pisces very soon, this very dreamy energy. And it's not just about romantic love. That's a deep healing energy for Venus to be in Pisces. So you're coming out of this storm, guys. You're coming out of the storm. I feel like for a lot of you, it's here. It might be here still. It's definitely not. And for those of you that this is coming up in the upright position, it's because you just came out of all of that and you're getting ready to leap, or you've already leaped here toward that transformation. For some of you, for a lot of you, it's here or kind of here. And that's where I'm going to keep it, actually. And let's see what's coming down. Yeah, this couldn't be any clearer. It's the High Priestess. Discernment. Prescience, prophecy, vision. The High Priestess, by the way, not that it matters, but it does connect us to Cancer and energy, divine feminine energy. And I say not that it matters because we all carry divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And this isn't about, oh, I heard this zodiac sign, you know, it's this person. It's just bringing it through because I'm bringing it through. But look, there's the decision. And again, the High Priestess, it can be about secrets being revealed, secrets that are being kept, truths that need to come out. I feel like this is for yourself, guys. And it really is another message to trust yourself. Let your intuition guide you with this decision that you've already made, and trust that it was the decision you made. If it's one you're questioning, you did the best you can with the information you had, okay? Whether that's a right or wrong decision for you, I can't tell you. It's going to be different for everyone. But any decision that's hello, excuse me, that's the camera. It's the message to trust yourself and trust your intuition. It's very clearly the message here. I think, is this a eagle? Not really sure what that is. Interestingly enough, an eagle is Scorpio energy. But look, there is that book. There's the information here. And what I love about this particular High Priestess card in this Oracle deck, really, it is, as you can see, discernment, prescience, prophecy, vision. It really is a message of, you know, yourself, and you're getting these feelings. You might be seeing things in your dreams, getting particular signs, synchronicities when they're popping up in our lives. Those are messages that are coming through for you to look at. Angels don't have really any other way to communicate with us. They do it in funny ways, through energy, through dreams, through synchronicities here. So you might be feeling something. It's telling me that you're really connected to your intuition, whether you see it or not. Not everybody does. Prophecy, vision, seeing things beforehand. So there's something here, a decision that some of you have made. You made it with you did the best you could, is what I wanted to say. And some of you still need more information, but the message is just really clear to trust yourself and let your intuition guide you, and to not be afraid here. Really, there's something you're really wanting. You've been thinking about it, or you've already done it, or you're about to do it. That's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So some of you are already here. Again, in this peaks of joy, having made it out. And some of you are still on your way here to this transformation. And I feel like it's coming quite soon, guys. We're still, by the way, in the sun in Capricorn as I channel for you. And that's not going to be for everybody in real time. But I feel like something is coming to light now, if you hasn't already, some information that's also going to allow you to move forward here. Because there's very clearly a decision that's already been made or is being made. Please show us the card, or cards as it may be, Aho. Yeah, look. Okay, so for some of you, this is very clearly about a partnership. And it was like this. Okay, I know that's not for everybody. This is not a love reading per se, but it might be for you. This can be talking about, as we saw early on, a disconnect with a partner. If you're on a twin flame journey, ascension, surrender. Not going to be for everyone, but I did have it. By the way, if you're a Libra, you might want to watch Libra's reading because it's really strongly connected to a partnership that may be dissolving or has dissolved. So for a lot of you, this is romantic, but it's not going to be for everyone because one, this is also what we saw here in partnership with you, with the choices that you're making. The imbalance is coming through for yourself, also possibly with someone, but it can have to do with work as well. There's a change here that you're afraid to make. For some of you, that is changing jobs you've been thinking about for a long time. Again, possibly leaving someone or something, bringing something new in. There's some information for you that's there to see. And as those of you still weather some of this storm, but I don't feel like everybody is, it's a really clear message that you're going to be okay. You're going to come out of it, and the solution to this, you have it. It's within you. And if not, get some perspective, look a little bit deeper, and connecting with your higher power. Look, you have the key here. This came through really early with the crown chakra, you know. Yeah, letting light into your world by connecting with the crown chakra. It's a very clear message. Okay, so this was just kind of coming off as I did that, and so was this. So we're going to keep those. And then I'm going to get some little oracle cards, and we're going to close your reading. Okay. Romance illusion, seeking the sacred. This was kind of like this as well. Yeah, so for some of you, this is very clearly having to do with a romance ending or in separation. It's not going to be for everyone. Look at this. It's really clear. Okay. It's the angel of love, but this is also about you. This is a 13 and it's coming to a 4. There it is again. It's the imbalance. The imbalance, emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. So this is, of course, either to do with your romantic love life, but also you restoring balance here and trusting your gut instincts that it's going to be okay. And with this choice that you've either already made or you're needing to make. And this is also here. This is not a hard reverse. It's not an upright. It's not even in indecisive mode. It's in kind of in the making, I want to say, for some of you. I want to bring down, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Look, devotion. Wow. Fire. Interesting. Yeah, this expansion, this fire, guys, this is what we talked about in the very beginning of the reading. The fire, kind of burning things down. I saw the regeneration card. I want to see if it's, I want to get it. I want to see if it's coming, but look what just showed itself. It's stuck to another deck. It's actually, okay, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We talked about the fire. It is a destroyer, but it's also a life giver, and it gives a new fertile ground after things have settled. Mushrooms are the first things that come up, and that's regenerative, rebirth, regrowth. So there is something here that was a hard lesson for some of you, or you're still learning it, but you're going to come out on the other end. Really, the message here is You did the best you could with the information you had. For those of you that have already made a choice, some of you are really needing to make it. You're going to come out on the other side. This is a really transformative time for you. And by the way, with Uranus, you know, kind of this chaotic energy, it's in retrograde under Taurus right now. And it's going direct on January 22nd, I want to say. So all the work life or romantic in work or partnership and balance within yourself that you were working on that kind of got derailed, I want to say, is going to be coming back here. You're going to be kind of shifting things also back to yourself. And there's going to be a lot of, I want to say shocks and surprises, but I don't mean it like, pew, pew, you know, fireworks. But you might even surprise yourself. And this is energy that's coming up. And by the way, also Mercury is in retrograde in Capricorn right now, and it will be going direct on around the 18th. That's about that time. These things that you put on the burner here, whatever that was, or whatever you just went through that you're not really sure about, will be coming back here to work themselves out. This is a really transformative time for somebody here, whether you're still in this storm or you've already come out of it. Look, you're rising above it. You're going to get over this. These solutions, and they're within you. Chasing here that butterfly, cutting through the indecision, connecting with the divine quite literally. Here, it's all over your reading. Synchronicities, messages, things that are being sent to you that you're on the right track. The High Priestess is also telling me that you've been seeing these things, or you know these things that you know deep down. That's the crown chakra here, guys. Trust that. Trust those feelings. If you need more information, then take that time to get that information. But trust yourself, really, these decisions that you've been afraid to make. And look into that. Why have I been afraid to make these decisions? What is going to change? What am I afraid of? Yeah, it's fire. The ground is fertile. New beginning here. And yeah, if you're still in this phase before the butterfly too, some of you might really be in. There's some dark night of the soul energy connecting here. Look, quite literally. And that's the butterfly still spinning around in the dark, saying, what is happening here? But it eventually comes out, and it is a butterfly. Yeah, it's just really, really strong to trust yourself. Look here. This transformation that we just literally talked about. This is a messenger. Okay, this is really goosebumpy. This is a message from Spirit. These are Spirit messengers, and they're coming in for me about making your heart lighter, ascension, freeing yourself up from something here. That's also connecting, by the way, to the eagle, which I saw, and which is connected to Scorpio, which isn't just about the zodiac sign per se, is it about the energy, because Scorpios they're kind of the masters of emotion and can hold back and can also hold on to things that they need to let go. This is really direct message. This is very transformative. Some of you you're in it, still spinning. Some of you are already out. Some of you, the fire is still burning. The storm here, that's the thing. The storm comes in, starts the fire, it goes out. There is a period that, what just happened? And the regrowth begins, the rebuilding, whether that is a partnership for some of you, a connection in your life, a job, what is that? Trust yourself, trust your intuition, guys. Whatever choice you made that you're regretting, you made the choice with the information that you had. Some of you, it's not that you're regretting it, you're just feeling it now. And some of you still need to make that choice and look at what you're afraid of. It's really super clear here, this bird, acknowledging your transformation and saying it's going to be okay. And it's all over here. The angel of love, your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, sending you this love nudge, saying it's going to be okay, lightening your heart and wanting you to listen. Wanted to be right here with higher power. Whew. Okay, I'm going to end your Oracle messages reading today, what you need to hear, what you needed to hear, with a fairy stone. I love that for you. It's a clover. Abundance. Whoa. Good luck. Finances, love, home, it's everything. Does that mean everything's going to be perfect and you're going to win the lottery? And no, but it's that there are good things for you now, to be grateful, to look at what is around you now and also what is coming. And the heart chakra here, opening up that heart chakra, and I feel like for yourself, there's a really strong message of self-love coming through here. Love yourself through that process. Love yourself in the aftermath. Love yourself before you're going through it. What is going on? What has been going on? You're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. The angel of love is here. Yeah, she's kind of wobbly. But that's the struggle that we see here. Some of you have already uprighted everything. And you're wondering, was it the right thing? Or am I going to be okay? You are, and some of you are still in it. I'm putting this here with your transformative butterfly. Let's get another. Okay, so this is blank, and what I'm feeling right now is it's the sun. This is kind of the wild card. It's the wild card. The sun is a 19, that's coming to a 10. It's bringing us back here. Letting light into your world, connecting with the crown chakra, knowing that the solutions are within yourself, understanding and thinking about things, which is quite literally coming through here too, for this new beginning, what you need to do, what information you might still need, what might be holding you back, going into yourself with the high priestess. What are you keeping from yourself? What truths? What are you not wanting to look at? The information physically that you might need from someone, but it's also within you. As you think about these decisions that you need to make and get into or head toward the sun energy, which is a happy, joyous outcome and success in what it is that you're trying to do. For some of you, that is manifesting some visions into reality here. And again, this is not oh yeah, so everything, you come here and it's all coming and everything's going to be great. It's life, guys. It's the cycle of life. Bringing in the wheel of fortune, it's always spinning. It's up and down. It's up and down. But for those of you that have just come out of something, or you're still in it, or something's holding you back, it's a reminder and it's a message to trust yourself. You have the information within you, and what you don't have, seek it and get it. Don't be afraid to make these choices that you know are good for you, that might be hard to make. Some of you are trying to change things in your life, and especially if you're watching this in real time in January. It's that time of the new year. There's a lot of pressure. Trust yourself. Spirit has a plan, the timing. Go at your pace, not anybody else's, okay? As you rebalance here. It's not that easy. It doesn't just go shoop. Sometimes things just go shoop. But a lot of times it's wobbling around and the ship might go down and then it goes back up again. I mean, look, it's up here balancing and there's a storm warning that some of you came out of, some of you are in it. This is a very clear reading for me. And this outcome, what is it that you're trying? Hold on a minute, guys. There we go. To let go of. Bring more of in, I want to say. Knowing that you did, and you're doing the best you can with what you had and what you have. Being grateful for what you have as well, and trusting the process and your timing, Spirit's timing, trusting yourself, letting your intuition guide you, trusting your gut instincts. Beautiful souls, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me. I wish you love, light, all things good. I wish you this green clover and this sun here, letting light into your world, connecting with the crown chakra, knowing what's around you and what you have, and knowing that the solutions are with you, and to trust yourself. Things are lightening up. Hang on. I'll see you next time. Bye.